Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today we have a question which says among the resonance forms given below, which one is the most stable one? So we have been given four options and four resonance structures and we have to identify the most stable among these four structures. So if you look at it closely, then you will see that all of these structures from A, B, C and D, all of these are the resonating forms of azulene. Azulene is a molecule which has fused cycloheptatryene ring with cyclopentadiene ring. So a 7-membered ring and a 5-membered ring is fused together to form azulene. You can see here I have drawn the structures. Here is the 7-membered ring, this one, which I have numbered individually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This one is the 7-membered ring and the 5-membered ring I have numbered separately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is the 5-membered ring. When we number them together, then we number them like this. Only the peripheral carbon is numbered like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and the numbers along the fused part of the ring, that is this part and this part, where the two rings fuse together and they have a common bond, then this part is named as 3A and 8A. 3A derived from this 3 from the 5-membered ring and 8A derived from the 7-membered ring, which is numbered at 8. So these are not named individually because this portion is common. This portion is common to both the rings. So these are given some numbers which are not separate but part of the peripheral carbon. And one more important thing about azulene is it has a significant dipole moment of around 1.8 to 1 dBi. So that's quite significant, and it has been observed that the 7-membered ring acts as the cation while the 5-membered ring acts as the anion in this dipole. So that is why, in addition to the neutral resonating structures, the electrons, they delocalize in such a manner that there is a positive charge on the 7-membered ring while there is a negative charge on the 5-membered ring. So overall we have a cycloheptatrienyl cation or the tropylium ion, that is also known as tropylium ion, and the 5-membered ring is the cyclopentadienyl anion. Okay, so this was about some general properties of azulene. Now let's go back to the resonating structures. Now here I have written 5 structures and we will see how these form resonating structures, starting with the neutral azulene. Okay, so let's see how. So let's imagine something like this. We can delocalize the pi bonds. Then what should happen? So this double bond comes here. Now since this double bond shifts from here, so it will generate a loss of the pi bonds and we will have a positive charge here. Okay, now here this delocalization in the 5-membered ring will produce an anion here and rest of the bonds remain the same in structure. Let us say this is structure 2 and the neutral azulene is structure 1. Okay, so now you see that we have a positive charge in the 7-membered cycloheptatrine and we have a negative charge in the 5-membered cyclopentadiene ring. Okay, now moving on. Let's say this negative charge on the 5-membered ring shifts like this. So what happens in the next structure? We have the double bond here, the negative charge here, and rest of the bonds in the 7-membered ring remain the same. Now what is the next possibility? This bond can go here in the 7-membered ring. So our 5-membered ring remains the same. This bond, since it has moved here, these bonds remain the same and there is a positive charge at this carbon. So let's continue numbering. This is the 3rd structure. This one is the 4th structure. Now what else could be done? So this double bond can move here. These things remain the same. The double bond now comes here. This part remains the same. Cyclopentadiene ring remains the same. Okay, and then we develop a positive charge here in this carbon in the 5th structure. Now if you look at all the structures this carefully, then you see that all of these satisfy the criteria of aromaticity. So in the neutral azulene, you can see a total of 5 pi bonds. Okay, so and you can see the alternating double and single, that is there is conjugation. The bonds are conjugated, and a total of 5 pi bonds means 4n plus 2 is equal to 10. So 5 pi bonds means 10 electrons, and n is equal to 2 here. So the neutral form, it satisfies the Huckel's rule, right? So that is about the neutral azulene. Now if we move on towards the ionic part, okay, the cation, 7-membered cationic ring and the 5-membered anionic ring, then what we see in both these rings, we see that there are 6 pi electrons. So you can see that 7-membered ring also has 3 bonds, which gives rise to 6 pi electrons, and the 5-membered ring also has 3 pi bonds, or including a lone pair, you can see a negative charge, that also contributes to the total of 6 pi electrons. Okay, so in all of this structure, you see there are 3 double bonds in the 7-membered ring. Okay, all of these 3 double bonds in the 7-membered ring, that means 6 pi electrons, and also in the 5-membered ring, you can see that there are 2 double bonds and a negative charge, that also satisfies the 6 pi electrons in the ionic form of azulene. So that means in the ionic form, all of these structures satisfy the Huckel's rule, and these are all aromatic. Okay. Now let's move on to the question. Now in the question, it is asked that out of these 4 resonance structures, which one is the most stable one? Okay, let's check these structures. You can see here in A, we have 3 double bonds. Okay, and a positive charge for the 7-membered ring, and then we have only 1 double bond and a negative charge on the 5-membered ring. No, this cannot be stable, because the 5-membered ring, the 6 pi electron is not satisfied. Okay, so then moving on to part B. Part B has only 2 double bonds in the 7-membered ring and a positive charge. The 5-membered ring has 2 double bonds and a negative charge. Yes, the 6 pi electron is satisfied for the 5-membered ring, but it is not satisfied for the 7-membered ring. Okay, in option B. Now in option C, we can see again we have 2 double bonds and a negative charge, while the 5-membered ring has 2 double bonds and a positive charge. Okay, so the location of positive and the negative charges are just the reverse. So option C is also not showing the correct resonating form for azulene, because the negative charge resides on the 5-membered ring and the positive charge resides on the 7-membered ring. So this form is also not correct, and also the 5-membered ring, you can see it has only 2 double bonds and a positive charge. So 6 pi electron rule is also not obeyed in option C. So A, B and C, none of them are stable. Now what is shown in D? In D, we have 2 double bonds, a negative charge at the fused ring position, and a positive charge for the 7-membered ring. There are two double bonds and a negative charge for the 7-membered ring, and also 2 double bonds and a negative charge, which is common for both the rings. So that is also present for the 5-membered ring. So here the positive charge is present on the 7-membered ring, and the negative charge, which is common, is present on the 5 as well as 7-membered ring. So for 7-membered ring, this gives the 6 pi electrons. So 2 double bonds and a negative charge. So 2 double bonds and a negative charge. So 6 pi electron rule is satisfied in 7-membered ring, because we have 2 double bonds and a negative charge, and also the 6 pi electron is satisfied in the 5-membered ring. We have 2 double bonds and a negative charge. So the negative charge is common for both the rings. So only in option D we can find that the 6 pi electron rule is satisfied for both 5-membered and the 7-membered ring. So this is the only resonating form which can be stable. So option D is our correct answer to this question. So I hope you understood the explanation to this problem, and if you have any doubts, please write to me in the comment section, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe if my videos are helpful to you. Till then, keep watching, keep learning, and see you soon with the next problem. Thank you.